This is not good.
Cruiser, do you have any ideas on how to get out of this?
I'm thinking!
I don't know what to do. This wasn't supposed to happen. It wasn't supposed to end up like this.
Wait, what do you mean by...
What is going on here? Who is that?
Cruiser, idea, now!
Kevin, shut up! I'm thinking!
What is going on over there? Power's back on. Break's over. Back to theater. Movies to watch. Now!
No!
Oh, fuck this. Wall of death!
Wall of death? What are you doing, you idiot? Get off me!
I could use some help here!
Freeway!
Get off me now, or you'll be sorry! I swear to the Sun Princess!
Is this what power outages do to ponies?
I got it!
It's the...
Zach, go long!
What?
Ow!
No, stop!
I got her, guys!
I am going to kick all of your asses!
Yeah, well, I'm the horse with the blade for its... holy shit. You should let your mane down more often, Miss Biz. You actually look kind of hot.
Every pony stop! Let's just calm the hell down. Biz, are you okay?
Does it look like I'm okay?
Jeez, I'm just asking a question. You don't have to give me attitude.
Why? Why would you do this to me? After everything I did for you three! I gave you a job! I gave you hospitality! I let you watch movies here for free!
Oh, don't you pull that hospitality crap on us! We know what's really going on here.
What?
Finster, we know you've been lying to us.
Wait, what?
And we know Miss Biz was in on it too.
What?
We know you plan to keep us here forever. You plan to show us more and more of these movies until we became nothing but mindless zombies that you plan to use to take over the world's largest supply of ice cream!
What?
Oh yes, and then you wish to move on to chewing gum, followed by potato chips, and then, you plan to use those resources to make a giant robot suit made of snacks to-
Evan, what the actual hell are you talking about?
Finster's plan.
That is not Finster's plan.
You don't even know what I'm talking about! Finster's plan!
I am seriously lost right now.
You see that mare over there? That's Whirl, and she told us everything. We know about the horrible things you did to her.
And you won't be doing the same to us. We are going to spoil your plans to brainwash us and... Actually, what was your plan?
Yeah, what was their plan, Whirl?
I don't know. They never told me.
Did you not hear everything I just said?
Okay, I have a few questions here.
No, I will ask the questions here. What color is my underwear?
You don't even wear pants!
You shut your pie hole!
Evan, will you stop yelling? You're making yourself look ridiculous. Even more than usual.
Okay, stop! Just stop! First off, let's take a moment to be serious. No jokes, no references, no shenanigans, nothing. Secondly, you keep saying plan. What plan are you talking about? I don't even know what that means. And thirdly, most importantly, that isn't Whirl!
I'm sorry, what?
He's right, boys. That isn't Whirl.
I beg your pardon?
Yeah, don't you try and pull that trick on us.
We know what Whirl looks like. I mean, she isn't even that color.
Yeah, not to mention she... Wait. You. Do you know Whirl? Guys, whatever you do, do not give her that diamond!
Oh, here we go. The part where he tries to scare us with more lies. Why not play along and have some fun? Why shouldn't we, Finster? Why?
Because...
Well,
Finster, there's really no point in hiding the truth now.
Hiding the Finster, what are you hiding from us?
Alright, I admit it. I lied to you. When I told you that story about everything that happened all those years ago, I did leave out some details. This is the truth. Ever since the first day we sent Whirl to the Pony Dimension, she made it clear that her top priority was to adapt. On the days she didn't work, all she did was study. And one of her favorite things to study was magic. She studied all kinds of magic, beginner, professional, higher up, you name it. It was like an obsession. Then came her recording days. We needed a variety of reactions for our commentary track, so in order to achieve this, we would have Whirl watch episodes more than once. At most, it was 3 takes for each episode. This resulted in long recording sessions for everyone involved. There were some days we needed to record from the crack of dawn to the middle of the night. All of this affected our physical health because of the lack of sleep. But little did I know, Whirl's mental health was also being affected as well. Anyway, because of this lack of sleep, this leads us to the day I fell asleep at the keyboard and accidentally caused her to watch the same episode more times than usual. After this incident, we apologized and decided to give her a break from work to relax and get her mind back together. It seemed like a good idea at the time, but it would end up being one of the biggest mistakes we ever made. She came back after 1 week.
Yeah, we know the rest of the story. She demanded to be sent back, and you said you weren't.
Yes, but I did it for a reason.
Why, to avoid the lawsuits?
No, to save the world.
You kept her here to save the world.
When she came back to the theater after her long break, she said she wanted to go home. When I asked her why, she said she thought we were all really trying to show her all the stuff just to brainwash her into doing whatever we wanted her to do. I was confused, but then she went on. She said we were evil like any normal human being back in her dimension. So she said she wanted to go back and use her powers to create a new world where no one would hurt her and no evil would ever exist. And if anybody got in her way, she'd destroy them on the spot. I asked how she'd achieve this. She then revealed something none of us were expecting. She removed her cloak, and I was shocked to see that she had become an alicorn.
Alright, that's enough. This is now officially reaching fanfic levels of stupid.
He's not lying. I saw it all. She said that she studied advanced magic that the princesses were only capable of using. With that knowledge, she was able to transform herself into an alicorn, and she found a way to return to the human world without losing her powers. With that knowledge, nothing would stop her from taking over.
Seriously? This is the direction we're going?
I panicked. I immediately called my supervisor and explained the situation. We then came to the agreement that Whirl was too much of a threat to bring back to the human dimension. So we told her we'd never send her back. Needless to say, she wasn't happy.
I remember seeing the tears stream down her face. She said we would regret this decision and teleported out of the theater. That was the last time we ever saw her. In the end, we thought it was the films that caused her to go nuts, so we locked them away in the attic. That way no pony would see the things that made her crazy.
And that's what really happened.
Wow. That is the biggest load of shit I have ever heard!
Listen, I know it sounds ridiculous.
You expect me to believe that some pony was able to learn magic that was on par with the Princess of the Sun and...
No, I never said I would do any of that stuff. My only goal is to get us home. I promise you that. But there is one thing Finster said that was true. How else do you think I learned how to possess another pony and project myself here from afar? I wore the cloak so I wouldn't draw any attention to myself. But now that the truth is revealed, I have now proven to you that I am truly Whirl.
I don't know what to say.
Wait, I'm confused. So, Finster was lying about you wanting to take over the human dimension, but you did become an alicorn. Why didn't you tell us this earlier?
I didn't have a reason to tell you before. I didn't think it was important.
Not important? You're an alicorn! That's not a common species here!
Really, Cruiser? It isn't?
This doesn't make any sense. You can't be Whirl. You're not even the same color.
What more proof do you need?
Hold on. Something still isn't right here.
I agree. Finster's story, Whirl's story, this whole story in general, either that wine wasn't fake or my brain's reached the point beyond rigor mortis.
Whirl. Possess me.
What?
If you are who you say you are, then possess me right now.
Zach, I can't just take over your body. What is that gonna prove?
Simple. It's going to prove that you can use magic. I know you told us the spell will cause a risk of death, but I think possessing me for at least 30 seconds should be fine, compared to how long you possess Bright Idea.
Zach, I'm an alicorn. Of course I can do magic, but I don't want to risk my life even for a minute.
Okay. In that case, tell me why you haven't used magic once since you got here.
Zach, unicorns don't need to use magic all the time.
I know. But hear me out, Cruiser. When this mare first got here, she was using a lantern.
Just use your magic. The aura should light things up.
Why would an alicorn use a lantern and not just use her magic? Aren't alicorns supposed to have unlimited power or something? Hell, she didn't even levitate the lantern, she carried it in her teeth and hoof.
I just didn't feel like using magic. Is that a crime, Zach?
No, it isn't. But remember when you said you heard that figure approaching you? You said you had no way to see what it was. You would think you would have used your magic to see. Hell, why not use a lantern?
Well, I was scared that it may have been some pony who knew me. You know, like Miss Biz? If I lit my face up, then they'd see who I was.
Oh yeah, that's right. After all, that's what you said before.
I want to be there to help you, but I must remain hidden. If they find me, I'm afraid they're gonna make me watch more. I don't want to go through that torture again, please.
You said that you had to remain hidden because you were afraid Finster would make you watch more, didn't you?
Yes, that's right.
That's why you turned the power off so you could sneak in without detection.
Yes, I think we went over that.
Why didn't you just teleport out of the theater when the power came back on?
Teleportation. That's a spell commonly used by ponies that studied advanced magic. To an alicorn, it's mere child stuff.
Not to mention, that's how Miss Biz said she left the theater in her story. So when the power came back on, why didn't you just teleport out of the theater to avoid detection?
I told her with the power off, Finster wasn't able to contact us. She could have teleported out of here when he came back on.
You said stealth was your main priority last time, yet all you did was just cower behind me. You had every opportunity to teleport out when you had the chance. Why didn't you?
Zach, I don't like what you're doing here. It's scaring me.
I'll tell you why you didn't. It's because you are not a real alicorn. You're not even a unicorn. You're just a regular Pegasus.
Zach, this is ridiculous.
Then prove me wrong and possess me. Better yet, prove me wrong by doing anything magical.
I can't.
And that's because...
It's because I don't want to. I don't want to risk my life possessing another pony, and I didn't teleport out here because it was the heat of the moment.
Telling you what your heart meant?
Shone in your eyes.
Alright, you know what? My ceiling!
Why was there even a piano up there?
My family's owned this theater for a long time. What do you want from me?
Here's how this is going to work. I'm gonna drop this piano on you, and if you're a real alicorn, you'll just teleport out of the way. And if you're not, you'll just fly out of the way.
Huh?
What?
Excuse me?
Holy shit!
Okay, Evan, I think there are other methods we can use to figure this out.
Yes, I very much agree on that.
Yeah, this seems a bit extreme.
Oh my god, Cruiser, look, there are times where you just need to improvise, and in these types of cases, the most extreme measure is often the best solution.
Well, what do you know? Wait, they make fake unicorn horns in this world? Doesn't that seem a bit weird? Hold on, who the hell is Roy?
You're just determined to make sure I don't have fun today, aren't you?
Well, what do you know?
Okay, now I know this looks suspicious, but but there's an obvious explanation.
Really now. Zach, restrainer. Evan, the cloak.
That isn't Whirl'S cutie mark.
Okay, listen, this may look off, but I assure you that there's a logical explanation, and I really am—
Stellar! Whew, there you are, Stellar. Hey, I found those directions you lost. I figured I'd bring them here so you could find your way back home. Then again, I couldn't really make out this handwriting, so I can't really tell if they're even directions or not. Oh well, I'll just leave them right here for you by your new backpack. Remember when I gave this backpack to you, Stellar? You came to my place to get out of the rain, and I was like, "Hi, my name is Finn." And you said, "Pleased to meet you, my name is Stellar." Those were some good times I had with my new foreign friend. Memories. Anyway, I need to go now. It was good seeing you again, Stellar. Don't be afraid to visit, because if you do, it'll really be a stellar time. Get it? Because your name is Stellar? Make myself laugh. Okay, bye.
I fucking love that pony. He's just so impossible to hate. Wouldn't you agree? Stellar?
Well, regardless, one thing I think we all agree on is that she's not getting this diamond.
Miss Biz, we owe you an apology. I am so sorry that we hurt you.
Finster, we're sorry for mistrusting you.
We'll talk about it later. In the meantime, I think we need to ask some questions to our little blue friend over here.
It wasn't supposed to be this way. I just had to collect some information. I couldn't even do something as simple as that. I let Mother down.
Mother what?
Motherfucker!
It doesn't matter. If she knows about Whirl, you guys might be in danger. Hold on, I'm gonna get you out of there fast.
Yeah, you go do that. In the meantime, Miss Liar, meet Mr. Piano!
No!
Evan, stop!
No way, Cruiser! It's time for me to end this!
No, Evan, you really should stop. Like right now.
Seriously, Evan, listen to Cruiser.
Oh my god, what do you both have against me having fun? Well then, I think I get the point. Putting the piano down sounds like a grand idea. Get it? Puns. I can make them too. Okay then, Cruiser, I'm gonna take a shot in the dark by guessing that this isn't the Canterlot Royal Guard.
You hit that target right in the bullseye.
All right, guys, I think I have a way to get you home. I just need you to stay put.
Oh no. Please, Finster, don't let this stop you.
That voice.
It can't be.
After all, we both know that humans don't belong in this dimension. It's only right that you send everyone back to where they belong.
It's Mother! She's here to save me!
So go ahead, open the door. Let us all go home and live happily ever after.
Geez, bright much?
Yeah, was that really oh, dear lord.
Hello, Finster. It's been a long time, hasn't it?
Ooh, shit.